you follow me for a while, I love boba tea a lot. Like in my vlogs, I always feature different boba tea shops. I even did a review video reviewing different boba tea shops and trying their signature drinks. But those videos cost a lot of money to make because boba tea are super expensive. $5 to $8. Boba teas are not cheap at all. As much as I love to go to boba tea shops every single week, it's just so expensive. Today's video is going to be a making boba at home. We're gonna share some easy boba recipe to make boba tea at home. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. I pretty much list almost all of the ingredients here. I will link them down below in the description box as well. And for boba, you have several options. The first option is the Boba Band Instant Boba Pack. This one, I got it from Costco. It's pre-sugared, so it has a lot of added sugar already, but the texture is so amazing. It comes with boba straws. The other option for instant boba is these instant boba ones. These are not stored in the freezer compared to the Boba Band is actually stored in the freezer. And these ones, they're just room temperature. The texture is not as good. It's not as fresh as the Boba Band, but it's still like, I would say good enough. You are making everything at home. You might as well just make it from scratch. But if you buy any tapioca pearls, always buy the instant tapioca pearls. Why? Because I used to buy the regulars and they take 45 minutes just to cook. That's just so much hassle. So I'll link some of my favorite instant boba pearls down below in the description box. I also bought another kind. I'll link it down below. But that one, my cat actually got into that bag and just spilled the entire thing. I still have this one. All right, for the boba pearls today, this one is fairly easy. You just put hot water in there and it will just make on its own. And then we're gonna dump in the 100-degree hot water. And it says just let it stay. Water to boba ratio is 7:1, so we're gonna put in a little bit more water here. And just let it sit for 2 minutes. All right, we're gonna take out the tapioca pearls. Ooh, they look so good. Because you can't keep them soaked in the water for too long. To flavor the tapioca pearls, you can use brown sugar. We got some brown sugar, or stevia, which has a little bit aftertaste, or monk fruit syrup or monk fruit. So I think I'm gonna use the monk fruit. And we're gonna add in a little bit brown sugar. So we have a mixture of fake sugar and real sugar. And afterwards, we just need to mix them together. It's all good. It's perfect. Because you want the tapioca pearls to have some flavor. You can't just for the texture. So if you notice, like when you drink boba tea, usually the tapioca pearls are slightly sweetened. So these are going to be used for all of the recipes for today. For the first recipe, we're going to make the strawberry puree matcha milk tea. And first thing first, we're going to slice some strawberries. Make sure the strawberries are pretty ripe, and it's gonna increase the flavor by a lot. It's just gonna be naturally sweeter. So we're gonna put the strawberries in a cup, and we're just gonna try to puree it. But you don't want to make it like, you don't want to put it in the food processor because you kind of want it to be semi-big enough. Putting some sugar and microwave it for about 30 seconds. To make it like a strawberry puree. My husband said I should have just bought strawberry purees from the store, but that's cheating, right? That's not like fresh ingredients, but I'm pretty sure if you actually go to the restaurants, they don't use fresh strawberry puree. They probably just buy it from the store. All right, so the strawberry puree is pretty much done. We can put in a little bit of stevia to sweeten it a little bit more. Because we put real sugar and a little bit stevia, so my husband won't tell this is not real sugar. Ho ho ho, I'm such a big brain player. All right, so for the matcha drink, we're gonna use the Trader Joe's matcha green tea. It's so easy, we already have the water. I'm gonna put in the matcha drink, put in a little bit of the hot water. The professional way is to buy the bamboo whisk, but girl, I've got no time for that. So we're just gonna use a milk frother, which is great that you can use the milk frother not just for this particular item. You can also use it for any like other like espresso drinks when you want to make the milk foam, milk froth. So we're gonna use this milk frother. All right, now it's time to assemble the drink. First, we're gonna put in a little bit of the boba tea pearls. Then we're gonna put in the strawberry puree, maybe a little bit more ice. Some of my healthy A2 milk. You can probably just drink it like this. We're gonna have our matcha drink. Drink didn't stay on the top of the milk as much as I wanted to, but that looks actually pretty good. All right, this is our first recipe of the day.
Simba!
Oh, this guy only appears after the product is done. We're gonna stir a little bit. Okay, let's try it. First of all, look at this color. She looks pretty good. I can probably put a little bit more sugar in there. More strawberry. All right, guys, now I put entire strawberry puree, which consists about like 6 strawberries. Now let's try it one more time. Now we're talking. It's so good. It's so good.
That tastes better.
Right? So put the entire strawberry puree, don't save on it. I was gonna make 2, but oh well.
Tastes good, I like it.
Right? It's super good. It kind of tastes like the one that we got from the Mary Coffee in Medical Center, right? Yeah, the pearls are fresh. All right, so on to the next recipe. We're gonna make the milk cap.
And the matcha tastes good too.
The matcha tastes good because it's from Trader Joe's.
That's probably why.
It's $1 per packet. It's expensive,
Okay.
but it's my favorite matcha.
Worth it. Thank you.
All right, on to the next one. For the next drink, we're gonna actually make the milk cap, which is somewhat complicated. I would say a little bit complicated. So we're gonna have the cream cheese. Ta-da! But I wanna make more just because I just love the milk cap. There we go. And I got my mixer for good, so we don't have to whisk it myself. So we're gonna put a little bit of salt to make that salted cream. You should be using sea salt, but I use the Costco salt because that's where I shop. And you can also use a brown sugar milk foam, but in this case, we'll just use the normal sugar. It's the brown sugar will kind of taint the product a little bit more sugar in there. And we're gonna put a little bit of milk. And we have this handheld mixer. I actually have a Culinary non-handheld, like the big one, but I never use them because they take up so much space. So much space, y'all. Those are the cream cheese, and now we're gonna whip the heavy cream. So here is our H-E-B heavy cream. We're gonna whip this one. So now we're gonna combine the two. All right, so now we're gonna combine the two and finally whisk them together. Ooh. Maybe I think the milk foam needs a little bit more sugar. Trying not to put too much sugar, but hey, it does require a little bit more sugar. All right, I think the milk cap is done. It's in the desired consistency now. Now it's time to do the rest of the tea. So first we're gonna brew some tea with boiling hot water. Let's make this tea a little bit stronger. All right, so to assemble this drink, we're first gonna put in some tapioca pearls. Ta-da! And then we're gonna put the boiled tea in there. And then we're gonna put on some milk foam. Ooh, now it looks good. Ooh, let's make this milk cap nice and thick. Ooh, this just gives me that Dalgona vibe. Ooh. Succeed. Ho, 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 ho. This is so nice, guys. This is so nice. Cheers. This is an effect. The visuals I wanted to create. Ooh. All right, it's time to try this out. sip of the milk foam. So a lot of times people just like put the straws there and then mix it up, which is nice, but you want to take a sip with the milk foam. You want to feel your lips touch the milk foam. So let's try this. This is so nice. It's actually really successful.
I'm here.
Try this. The milk foam is so good. Right?
Yeah, it tastes good.
It tastes just like the milk foam we had.
Yeah, it tastes like how milk foam's supposed to taste.
It costs $1 just to buy this milk foam, to add this milk foam to any drink.
But I'm not going to pretend this is the cost-effective way to do it.
Why?
Like, you don't need this much for anything.
Well, I guess.
Like, there's no way you're ever going to use that.
That's good. Put your straw in, stir it up. Tastes good. Ooh.
Tastes good, but not gonna lie. Strawberry matcha, way better.
Strawberry matcha is your favorite? Ooh. Next one, we're gonna make Vietnamese coffee.
More?
Alright, so the next recipe is Vietnamese coffee. It's actually really easy to make. So first things first, we have this cup and we got this Vietnamese coffee from H Mart or 99 Range. Like you can buy the milk coffee or iced coffee black, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put condensed milk regardless, and this is what it looks like. Just don't put too much of the water. Give it a stir. And we're gonna open this condensed milk. Highly recommend this particular kind. You can usually find it in Asian grocery stores. If you can't find this kind, I guess you can also try other kinds. I'm gonna put the condensed milk. I have 2 spoons in this thing. I don't know why. I'm gonna put the tapioca pearl. We're gonna put a little bit of ice and milk. Right, and then eventually we're gonna put the milk foam on top. It actually looks so good. Since we made so much milk foam, we're just gonna use them in any drinks. Woohoo! Vietnamese coffee is done. Ooh, that looks so good. Kind of reminds me of the Dagoda coffee, but with milk foam. Come here, try this out. It actually tastes so good. This tastes so good. The Vietnamese coffee with that milk foam is my new favorite. Like, it's so good. Right?
It tastes good.
Yeah, this one tastes so good.
Got a good amount of sweet to it, balanced out by the
coffee.
the saltiness of the milk foam.
And then the coffee is a little bit bitter, but then the condensed milk is very sweet and creamy. And then the salted like milk foam on top, it's just overall like a great combination. So this one is on the rotating list.
On a regular basis.
You can drink this one on a regular basis. Do you think this one is better or the green tea matcha is better?
I like green tea matcha better. Just because this is super strong and I just, you know, personally, not a coffee drinker.
But it tastes so good because it's a combination of sweet, salty, bitter, and creaminess. It's just everything together. It's so good with that salted foam, you guys. This one on the list. Finally, we're gonna make the Thai tea, and it's just so easy. What you need is some Thai tea milk tea bags or Thai tea bags. It's so easy. You just put it in and put milk. I like to put 2 bags just because I feel like a lot of times it's not strong enough. I like my Thai tea to be very, very strong. So let's put both of them in there. We have boiled some water. Look at this color. We're just gonna marinate the 2 Thai tea bags, so make sure it has a very nice orange color because that usually identifies as Thai tea. It has a unique flavor as well. So make sure it's all nicely brewed. I can already smell the Thai tea. It's actually really good. And heavy cream or half and halves are both great options. But if you prefer it not to be so heavy, you can just use normal milk. Since we have the milk foam, then I would just use the normal milk. Simba, you're drinking my drink. I have some sad news. My cat just went into the tea that I just made, and I can't drink it anymore because my cat put his face inside of my milk foam. What was my favorite tea? I was saving it for myself. And then Brandon has one job. Keep an eye on the cat, and he didn't do it. So mad. Comment down below, you're mad at Brandon, not helping. Put in all the tapioca pearls. We put in some ice. This looks pretty good. It's already very full. That's not what I meant it to be, but we're gonna add a little bit of heavy cream just to add a little bit of the milk tea flavor. Ooh, this looks like the real Thai tea, y'all. Look at this. And then on top of that, we're gonna put the milk foam.
Simba, no, Simba, no, Simba, no, Simba, no. Mom got you mad at you. Told you tip of the tail is dangerous.
Ooh, look at this one. This one is a huge, huge success. All right, let's try out this Thai tea. Cheers. Restaurant quality, y'all. Look at this. And I gave myself a lot of salted milk foam. It's so good. It's so good. I want to cry. Try this. It's so good. Where's your straw? It's good, right? It tastes just like the Thai tea you get from restaurant. It looks just like it, and it tastes just like it.
It tastes fine. It's okay. They all taste like tea now. I've had so many.
Let's put the straws and try this out. It's super good. It tastes like normal Thai tea. I think my boba was just so good. Like, I didn't put milk, I actually put heavy cream, and then I put the milk cap. It's so good. Cheers! All right, so we've made 5 different recipes. Which one is your favorite?
Matcha strawberry. Not even close.
That's why we made it the first one. So yeah, the matcha strawberry is definitely my favorite, and I think my second favorite is probably the Vietnamese coffee, and then followed by the Thai tea. And then the normal milk tea is just, or the normal tea cap is just like a very signature, classic boba tea you get from the shop. So you have like friends visiting you guys, make this, impress them. Alrighty, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and taste testing. I hope this recipe can help you out if you try to make some boba tea at home. And I think this is definitely perfect if you have like friends coming over, and because we made so many, we used so many ingredients and we made a huge batch of the milk cap.
And a huge mess. And to the mess.
And
Look, this is what we have. All of this was necessary to make these drinks.
But yeah, thank you so much. I hope this recipe can be helpful to you. Before you go, don't forget to comment down below what's your favorite boba tea to drink and what's your favorite boba tea to order in a boba tea shop. And comment down below if you have tried any of these recipes and how it goes. And I hope to see you in my next video. Adios!
Don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. And if I ever see you at Kung Fu Tea and you show me you're subscribed to Miss Ming's video, I will buy you Kung Fu Tea.
I'll see you later. Bye!